Ladies and gentlemen, LIC IPO is a great opportunity. It was considered something unthinkable because this has been a financial institution for a long, long time and continued to remain unlisted for such a long time. And LIC was always an investor. And now today LIC is coming before the investors to get invested in.
This truly historic moment for Indian capital markets in India, which is the listing of the Life Insurance Corporation of India. It is the fifth largest life insurer globally, amongst the top 10 global by total assets on the basis of fiscal 21. It has a 66% share in terms of new business premium, the second most valued brand in India, and amongst the top 10 in terms of global valuable brands in the insurance sector. It has the largest individual agency network, more than 7 or 7.5 times its closest competitor. And this is the largest IPO in Indian capital markets history.
This is right-sized considering the capital market environment and will not crowd out capital and monetary supply given the current environmental constraints. The valuation reflects this opportunity, and the optimal size should provide for a strong demand and aftermarket performance. Even after the reduced size of about 21,000 crore, the LIC IPO is going to be the biggest initial public offering ever in the country. The decision to list now has taken into account the combination of multiple factors, including market demand, which includes solid anchor book, stabilizing market condition, reducing volatility, domestic flows, and corporations' financial performance. Life insurance is highly under-penetrated segment with a long growth runway in India, and LIC is an undisputed market leader with 60% market share, stands to benefit the most. Ladies and gentlemen, LIC IPO is a great opportunity. It was considered something unthinkable because this has been a financial institution for a long, long time and continued to remain unlisted for such a long time. And LIC was always an investor, and now today LIC is coming before the investors to get invested in.
LIC having been resilient over the years and having held on to market share comes from the fact that the reason for nationalization of the insurance companies in India in 1956, I go back to that, I just take a brief moment. So I believe that nationalization happened in 1956. LIC probably struggled in the first few decades of actually trying to sell insurance in India. It was very difficult to sell. Managed to gather momentum in the 70s and the 80s. And then it was the only insurance company selling insurance for the Indian public. I call this phase, internally I've said it in the past as well, I call this phase LIC 1.0. And then the opening of the market happened. And contrary to what people thought, LIC adapted to the competition, it grew its technology, it made strides in competitive market and held on to more than normal market share not seen elsewhere in the globe. So I call this phase LIC 2.0. And now that the time has come for LIC to be listed, I believe all LICians will work together to make this a huge success. And from now on, we will call it LIC 3.0. So I thank all of you for being here today, and hopefully together we can make a real impact. Thank you very much.